My name is Matts Leiderstam. I'm born in Göteborg, Gothenburg, and living currently in Stockholm, Sweden. And I was educated in Gothenburg as a painter in the late 80s. And since the early 90s I have been working with contemporary art. Earlier I was also educated to be a teacher in art and also then studied art history quite a lot. I'm interested of the process of how we look upon our surroundings, and especially I'm interested in how we look upon the paintings in museums, and how we are, through generations, are in a way looking in the same way. We are taking on a specific way of thinking and looking through generations, and this is still existing. And this is something which I'm very interested of and connect to a contemporary way of seeing. The show is, it started actually as a project in the mid-90s. I was invited to do something for the Venice Biennale, and I came across an exhibition catalogue called Grand Tour, which was shown at Tate Gallery 96, and I became very interested of the fact that this way of going to Italy as tourist was already starting in the 17th century, and the whole forum for that was still going on. And then I also found through another guidebook called the Spartacus Gay Guide that many of these sites were mentioned in both these publications. So I started to look into the idea about these specific sites in Italy and these specific landscapes. And during the years I have built up this work as a kind of archive. And in the beginning I didn't really know how to present it. And this was decided last year, how to present this archive. And we built these specific tables and added magnifying glasses, field scopes and other looking devices to the show. The show opened first time at Magazine 3 in Stockholm, and it's going to tour, so it's in a way it will do the same thing as the title. It's going on a grand tour. And the archive is built in that way that it can be adapted to different spaces, but I also make new specific work for different venues. And in the case of Dundee, I was first invited to look in the McManus galleries here in the city and see if I could find anything which interested me. And there I found a specific painting by Alexander Naismith, and he had made this view of Castle Huntly, and it's made in a specific style which interested me very much, which was very popular in the late 18th century, called the search of the picturesque, or the ideal landscape style, which comes from the artist Claude Lorrain. And what I did here was to I wanted to borrow the painting to the exhibition, but that was not possible because the painting is now currently shown at Tate in the show A Picture of Britain. So instead I went there and we took a photo of the painting, and that is shown here as a slide on one of the light tables. And then I also went back to the site of the painting where it was probably painted from, or drawings was made from, the view, where I have been taking photos through a kind of looking instrument which was very popular in the late 18th century and early 19th century, called the Claude glasses, which is a set of filters which tourists and artists use to look at landscapes through. And these filters change the landscapes into different moods, like in morning light or moonlight or doomsday or so. And also for DCA, I have made another work, which is the binoculars you can see here, which are looking out over the river, and where you can, as a visitor, make your own paintings in a way. And they have different colors and are also cropped in a different way than an ordinary field scope. I think it's important for the spectators who come here to not feel that they have to read everything in the books, that they have to get everything to go into this exhibition. This exhibition can be used in many ways. Look upon it as a kind of library where you can stay for a while and you can go from table to table and find things for yourself. But you can also back home get to know more about the exhibition by going into the website, and there you find that the website is also made as a kind of looking device where you can study the paintings and the books and the subject much closer.